An Australian sports star who's no stranger to international competition does not believe there's too much public pressure on our Olympic athletes. Caitlin Bassett, the hero of Australia's 2011 Netball World Championship, had a quick word with Nick Way.
Midway through the Olympics and Australian sporting achievements in sharp focus, netballer Caitlin Bassett's here to give us some perspective on how it is being top of your game. And Caitlin, tell us where your sporting adventure began.
Well, when I was 11, I started playing netball at my local association. I really loved it, and yeah, I was lucky enough to get picked for a few teams, and that was where my journey began, I suppose.
Now tell us about that 2011 win. What was it like shooting that goal in extra time?
It was really scary. I was quite excited and nervous, but I was obviously really happy at the end.
So just take us back to that moment before you shot the goal. What sort of pressure did you feel?
I was under a lot of pressure, obviously. I'd missed a goal that put the game into overtime, so I was quite anxious to get the ball and try and make amends of, you know, obviously losing the game and having to get the team into overtime.
So does times like this, do you ever catch yourself wishing netball was an Olympic sport?
All the time, especially watching Lauren Jackson walking out with the Australian flag. I was so proud of her, and to think that I might not get a chance to do that myself is obviously hard. But just the excitement that surrounds the Olympics, it's electric, and I love it. To be a part of it would be amazing.
Now, among the debate about Australia's performance in London, do you think the public puts too much pressure on sports people?
No, I don't. I think sports people ask for public attention, and I think that that's what comes with attention, is pressure to perform. So, I mean, if you're going to want big sponsors and if you want attention from the media and by, you know, obviously audiences, then you're going to have to put out those performances.
Now, as a top athlete, how do you handle those sorts of public expectations?
I think just being normal, like keeping your feet grounded, not getting a big head is really important. Like at the end of the day, you're just an everyday person. You're just really good at one aspect of your life. So I think just, yeah, keeping your feet grounded is really important.
Now, do you think social media is good or bad if you're trying to go for gold?
I generally only check my social media after a big game or something like that. So, yeah, that's probably something for me. I wouldn't look at it too much before a game, but that's just me. If you're a player or an athlete that likes that little bit of encouragement, because you never know, for 1,000 good comments there might be a bad one, and that bad one might be the one that puts you off a little bit.
Caitlin Bassett, thanks for having a quick word.
No worries.